Right, so dive, planned for 2 dives. As you can see, I've got my dry suit on. We need this for this type of water here because it gets pretty cold. Got my undersuit underneath. Get my kit on, my dive gear on. Get in the water, and the plan is to just show you what type of marine life we have under these under the water in these sea loch. Okay, so enough talking. See you in the water. As you can see, this is Loch, fine. In that direction is where the sea, and here's where the water comes along onto Loch, fine. Now over here is where we're all setting up. We're a distance away, and as I said, 2 planned dives over in that direction there. If you can see my finger, we'll get a bit closer. There's a reef, and over here somewhere roughly about 18 meters there's a speedboat that has allegedly sunk many years ago. So the plan was to go and look at that as well. Now this reef is not like a Great Barrier Reef. It's a combination of rocks where marine life uses for shelter, feeding and spawning. Now, as I said, 2 planned dives. Average temperature here at the moment is about 7 centigrade. As you can see, it's overcast. So we're gonna go for a dive. That's us got our dive gear on, and then we're just going to walk to the shore. This is classed as a shore dive, where you get all your dive equipment on, and then you just walk into the water when it's safe and deep enough to descend to deflated BCD, and you just descend under the water. As you can see, the weather's coming in a bit. There's a bit of a current, and we're just quickly going over our plan again. As they say plan the dive the plan. So here the plan was to go to the left to locate the speedboat. Unfortunately we don't make it because of the very strong current that sort of develops. Now here you can see his buddy is starting to descend. He's using the BCD, and our dry suit for buoyancy we use inflator hose to inflate our dry suit, and we have a dump valve which is on the left side of his shoulder, and this we start to dump air as we start to come to the surface. Yeah, right here you can see some prawns, and right in the back you can just see some a lobster. I don't know if you can't clearly make it out, but there you go, there are some prawns there, quite a few of them, and there's a close-up picture of one of them. And you can see here the water's it's got a tinge of green. This is algae, and it's in this type of sea loch, and it gets worse over summer. It's this type of algae. There's some colleagues in the back. Another shot of me with the green algae in the background. I'll show you the depth where I'm at the moment. It's not that deep. It's about 15 meters, as you can see. And there you are, there's a lobster I found. Got quite close up. I think I touched him a bit, and he sort of gradually goes back in. Quite a common thing, a lobster, but you have to really keep a lookout under rocks for them. Yeah, I don't know if you can make out, it's a snail, sea snail, and all that white cluster is their eggs. There was loads more around there underneath the other rock. There's quite a lot of these sea snails, and they just produce like mad. And there's another cluster of their eggs. And here you have a red cushion style, very lovely, bright colours, just sitting at the bottom. You can see the water temperature is 9 centigrade. A quick shot of a spider crab. Just got a quick glimpse of a sea urchin, and there's a spiny starfish that were literally everywhere. Quite a common thing to see, and in a sea loch. It's just hang around, just plain white, and just got like tiny speckles of spikes on them. To be honest, I was expecting to see more marine life. I don't know if it's because of the weather conditions or because of the current. I just was hunting around. There's lots of squat lobsters, and there's other divers heading back to the shore to do their safety stops. Then you can see the backscatter there. It's starting to pick up. It's picking up. Yeah, it's a squad lobster. And here's a Spiny Starfish. But can't really appreciate this. It was about 2 foot in diameter. It was really quite a big one. Yeah, again, there's loads of them, but here's the biggest one I saw. And there's another one. And then you got your edible crabs hanging around. And other starfish, as I said, there's loads. It wasn't much what I was expecting to see. Normally you see a lot more marine life. Here's a crab, wasn't too bothered. Got my dive buddy come across, and here's me coming up to him. And here you have sea squirts. They're actually like living animals. And here you got another diver. Looks like we're heading back. So visibility is not that great, which is quite common. Another lobster. Oh, spot lobster, whatever you want to call them. As this are doing our safety stop, just staying here for about 3 minutes until it's clear to go up. By now we've dumped all our air. As you can see on my colleague's shoulder, there's a dump valve there. We're just going to sit on the bottom and wait till it's safe to ascend. Now, apologies of the marine life, wasn't many. Had a really quickly look through all the video footage I've got. It wasn't much, just basically a brief insight on what I see Loch and what we can see in diamond conditions. Plan for the next video is I'm doing a wreck dive, hopefully in February, whether depending on a wreck on a fishing boat, and we're going on a rib, rigid inflatable boat. So hopefully I'll get a better video compared to this one. Hope you enjoy this. It was okay. It wasn't what I was intended to, thought it would be. Anyway, thanks for watching.